Hello friends, this is me, your host. Welcome back to our channel. I hope you all are well and doing great. So today I'm back with another video to give a review on another book, which is Our World, Our Home. Building a peaceful and beautiful future. This is the main theme of this book. And this book is by Dr. Muhammad Naveed Akbar. Why this book? There are many books about politics, economics, sustainability, and social justice, but few address these topics as interconnected forces shaping the world we live in. This book seeks to break down barriers between disciplines, showing how every aspect of life, from business to technology, from education to governance, is woven into a larger tapestry of progress. The goal is simple: to provide knowledge, inspire action, and ignite a movement. Ignite a movement. Knowledge alone is not enough, must follow. Action must follow. Whether you are a student, parent, teacher, a scientist, a policymaker, or simply someone who a better dreams of a better world, this book is written for you. A book for everyone, regardless of what where you come from, what language you speak, or what role you play in society. You're part of something greater. You're part of humanity's shared journey. The problems we face today, the problems we face today, climate change, inequality, political instability, are not confined to a single nation or community. They they affect us all, and they require collective solutions. Collective solutions. This book does not offer one size fits all answers. Instead, It presents ideas, insights, and strategies that can be adapted to different cultures. Economies and personal circumstances. It encourages critical thinking, dialogue, and the courage to question the status quo. What you will discover in this book. Throughout these pages, you will explore the core of pillar progress, sustainability and environmental responsibility, how we can restore balance to our planet, and build an economy that supports both people and nature. The role of education. Why is knowledge the key to a just and prosperous future? And how can education be made accessible to all? Technology and innovation. How can advancements in science and artificial intelligence be used to create a more ethical and sustainable society? Ethical leadership. What defines a great leader, and how can individuals at all levels inspire meaningful change? Global cooperation. How can nations move beyond competition and division to address the world's most pressing challenges together? The power of individual action. Why does every choice we make, what we buy, how we vote, how we interact with others, have the potential to shape the future? This book will challenge you to think differently, to question deeply, and to see the bigger picture. It will remind you that even in the face of overwhelming challenges, hope is not naive. It is necessary. So the chapter which is going to see today in this video is the chapter 12. As we have already given the reviews on 11 chapters of this book. If you guys haven't watched it yet, you can visit our channel and watch it there. So the chapter 12 is innovation and creativity. Changing the charting the course to a sustainable future. Creativity and innovation have been the driving force of human development throughout the history. From the invention of the wheel to the discovery of renewable power, each of the greatest breakthroughs throughout human history has been made possible by the power to think differently. To address challenges and to see a brighter tomorrow. Tomorrow, now that we confront historic worldwide challenges and to see a brighter tomorrow, now that we confront historic worldwide challenges and to see a brighter tomorrow, now that we confront historic worldwide challenges. Climate change, resource exhaustion, economic uncertainty, and social injustice. The time has never been more in need of daring, creative solutions. This chapter examines the place of innovation and creativity in the construction of a sustainable future, the obstacles to progress, and how people, companies, and governments can create a culture of creativity that serves both people and the planet. The place of innovation in addressing global issues. Since time began, innovation has been the driving force behind surmounting obstacles and propelling societies forward. The Industrial Revolution changed economies. Modern science wiped out lethal diseases. And digital technology unified the world in ways unimaginable a century before. But also introduced unanticipated side effects. pollution, inequality, and environmental damage. Today, we need to redefine innovation to be not only about efficiency and economic expansion, but also about sustainability and social welfare. One of the most pressing domains where innovation is required in climate action. The world's reliance on fossil fuels has created a climate crisis but renewable energy technologies, solar, wind, and hydro can lead the way forward. Scientists and engineers are busy developing more efficient batteries, carbon capture technologies, and alternative sources of energy such as green hydrogen. These technologies can unlock carbon emission reduction and a clean energy future. Agriculture is another industry where innovation will play a pivotal role. With the world population on the rise and mounting pressure on land and water resources, sustainable agricultural practices, vertical farming, and lab grown food may be able to drive food security while minimizing environmental footprints. Innovations like precision agriculture, AI based irrigation systems, and plant based alternatives to protein are already revolutionizing food production and consumption. Healthcare innovation has also improved by leaps and bounds, particularly during pandemics and public health emergencies. Vaccine development at breakneck speeds, disease diagnosis through AI technology, and telemedicine have transformed medicine, and it has been proven that if innovation is surprised, innovation is spurred by pressing needs, there can be breakthroughs sooner than ever before. Still, It is a challenge to ensure that these innovations become available to all on an equitable basis. For innovation to really address global problems, it has to be accessible, ethical, and inclusive. Technology and scientific innovation have to be made available across borders, serving developing countries and not just being dominated by developed nations. Innovation should not only be for profit but also be geared towards the common good of humanity and the world. The power of creativity, thinking outside the box. Though innovation tends to be founded on technology and science, creativity is the impetus that makes it happen. Creativity is not simply artistic, it's seeing things in a different light, challenging what's been done before, and thinking outside the box. Some of the most groundbreaking achievements throughout history. Albert Einstein's concepts, Steve Jobs' revolutionizing of technology happened because of creative thinking instead of technical proficiency alone. Creativity is needed to solve problems in every aspect of life. An enterprise experiencing financial difficulties can recast its model so that it is more sustainable. An educator can conceptualize new ways of engaging learners. An urban planner can create green oases that enhance urban health. The capacity to question assumptions and make calculated risks is what differentiates creative problem solvers from mere rule abiders. Fear of failure is one of the greatest barriers to creativity. Too many institutions, schools, businesses, and governments are organized in a way that inhibits risk taking. Traditional education emphasizes memorization, bureaucratic work environments value efficiency over experimentation. If we hope to create a more innovative and creative world, we must accept that failure is an integral part of the learning process. Creativity also flourishes in mixed environments when individuals from varied backgrounds, fields, and cultures come together. They introduce distinct viewpoints that can result in surprising and innovative solutions. That is why business, universities, and research centers need to make inclusivity and interdisciplinary a top priority to unlock their full creative potential. Promoting creative goals for open minded leadership, access to resources, and an imaginative culture over formal structures. Leaders in schools, business, and government need to foster experimentation, promote non-conformist thinking, and establish environments where creative minds can flourish, fostering a culture of innovation and creativity. Creativity and innovation cannot be caused, but they can be nurtured. Cultures that foster experimentation, critical thinking, and open discussion are more likely to yield breakthroughs than those that stifle curiosity and question asking. Encouraging a culture of creativity will need to involve reforms in education, work environments, and public policy. In schools, education should move from rote memorization and standardized testing to project based learning, interdisciplinary studies, and problem solving based on real world situations. When children are free to investigate their conceptions, work together in groups, and acquire skills through experimentation, they build the creative confidence that helps them address messy problems. Art, music, and narrative must not be treated as extras but incorporated into the central curriculums to cultivate imagination and emotional intelligence. Workplaces should also change. Those firms that value innovation establish cultures in which employees are encouraged to offer ideas, test out new ideas, and risk punishment free. Google, for instance, provides employees with time to work on passion projects, which have yielded some of the firm's greatest hits, including Gmail and Google Maps. Which have yielded some of the firm's greatest hits, including Gmail and Google Maps. Companies that foster brainstorming sessions, including Gmail and Google Maps. Companies that foster brainstorming sessions, interdepartmental collaboration, and adaptability are more innovative than those that impose strict hierarchies and traditional management practices. Public policies must also promote innovation. Governments need to invest in research and development of grants for startups. And implement policies to promote sustainable entrepreneurship. Regulations should be framed in a way to facilitate rather than suppress creativity so that new ideas can be tried, improved upon, and replicate it. Lastly, encouraging creativity at the personal level is comprised of curiosity, lifelong learning, and openness to challenging the usual norms. Individuals also know also need to venture out from the spheres of comfort, be exposed to various domains of knowledge, and constantly look for novel experiences. And reading, travel, debating with people from various groups, and taking up hobbies that are creative in nature, like writing, painting, or coding, can enhance one's capacity for thinking creatively. Creativity is not a nicety, it's a requirement to fix the world's most fundamental issues. Through dismantling impediments, allowing diverse voices to contribute, and opening space for testing, we can create a future where innovation based solutions inform sustainable advancement. Technology as a catalyst for change. Technology has consistently been an innovation driver, changing how we live, work, and relate to the world. In our contemporary age, innovations in AI, biotech, clean power, and connectivity are unlocking more unprecedented opportunities than ever before for addressing global issues. Technology itself is not, however, the solution. What we do with it and which values we promote will make a difference between taking us towards sustainability or further in training inequality. One of the most exciting technological frontiers is in renewable energy. The very first evolution of solar panels, wind turbines, and energy storage technologies is optimizing clean technology, clean energy while making it increasingly affordable. New horizons in the form of fusion energy, biofuels, and green hydrogen are also being researched, which can radically change the method of powering our world. Making investments in such technologies is indispensable to shifting off fossil fuels and lowering our carbon footprint. In healthcare, AI based diagnosis, robotic interventions, and wearable health sensors are enhancing outcomes for patients and making Medicare care more accessible. Telemedicine is a lifeline for rural and un- communities, demonstrating the demonstrating that technology can be used technology can be used to bridge public health gaps, but such advances need to be implemented equitably so that medical innovations reach all humanity, not just the affluent world. Education is also being transformed by technology. The technologies are especially useful in regions where conventional schooling is out of reach because of poverty, conflict, or geographical remoteness. But digital inclusion has to be a priority, with all students having access to the internet, devices, and digital literacy skills to succeed in a technology driven world. Technology is only as good as the purpose behind. If misused, it can lead to environmental degradation. AI development need to be at the forefront of technological advancement to make sure that innovation benefits humanity and not take advantages of it. Sustainable design rethinking the way we build and consume. Innovation and creativity go beyond technology to the design of more sustainable, efficient, and nature friendly systems. How we build our buildings, produce our products, and manage our resources needs to change to models that reduce waste and create maximum long term value. The philosophy of circular economy is a revolutionary strategy that seeks to abolish waste through the creation of products that can be reused, repaired, or recycled instead of being thrown away. Firms are now creating biodegradable packaging, removable electronics, and apparel produced from recycled materials, minimizing minimizing environmental degradation. and resource consumption. In place of the conventional take, make, dispose approach, sectors need to adapt to closed loop systems in which materials get recycled repeatedly. The intersection of innovation and social impact. Innovation should not be limited to technology and business. It has to be extended to confronting social problems like confronting social problems like poverty, inequality, and human rights issues. The world's most effective social movements have come from innovative thinking, bottom up organizing, and community based solutions. Collaboration, innovation through partnerships. Collaboration is where innovation comes alive as different viewpoints and expertise combine to address intricate challenges. No industry, organization, or government can address global issues in isolation. Cross sector collaboration is needed. Universities, companies, and governments have to collaborate in financing research. Creating new technologies, and making sustainable policies. No industry, organization or government can address global issues in isolation. Cross section collaboration is needed. Universities, companies, and governments have to collaborate in financing research, creating new technologies, and making sustainable policies. Combating climate change, for instance, demands collaboration between scientists, engineers, policymakers, and environmentalists to push forward impactful solutions. When governments industries collaborate separately, progress slows down, but when they join hands, significant breakthroughs occur. Overcoming barriers to innovation. Though innovation has the ability to change the world, it is not without challenges. Most revolutionary ideas are suppressed before they can make a difference because of bureaucratic opposition, insufficient funding, fear of change, and inflexible social norms. In order to unlock the full potential of innovation, we need to overcome these challenges and establish a culture where creativity and advancement can flourish. The future of innovation. a vision for a sustainable world. The future of innovation is harnessing creativity for the common good. As we look ahead, it is essential that innovation is not simply a matter of making life easier or more profitable, but addressing humanity's greatest challenges. Summary: creativity and innovation are needed to construct a sustainable future, but they need to be informed by long term thinking, ethical values, and inclusivity. Breaking down obstacles like economic inequality, institutional resistance, and traditional education systems is key to unlocking new solutions. The future of innovation is a sustainable technologies, responsible AI, new economic models, and global cooperation. By putting the well being of all above profit driven advancement, we can use creativity to build a world that is equitable, regenerative, and full of opportunities for everyone. So this is all we have from this book. I hope you guys liked the book. If you did, don't forget to press the like button. I'll be back with another videos with another books. Till then, just take care and goodbye.